What is up, scent heads, smell beast, and frag freaks? It's your boy. My name is Mega Dave, and today, Terence Hughes models a fragrance after me. That's coming up next, and this is Mega Dave's Faves. Yo, what is good, Fave fam? For everybody returning, I want to say thank you so much for being a Favy baby. It really means a lot. And if this is your first time here, welcome. As I said before, my name is Mega Dave, and this is my channel, Oh So Fraiche, and this is my series, Mega Dave's Faves, and I do reviews on fragrances that I absolutely love. And I hope that you love them too. If you do, give me 2 huge, fresh thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoy the content. Also, think about subscribing, and there you go. You know, your daddy right there. That lets you know when I'm uploading new content, because who knows, it could be your favorite fragrance that I review next. Today, I'm back on my ATH train, my Terence Hughes train, my boy Terence Hughes. He makes banger after banger, at least to me. Like I said, I like certain fragrances that last on my skin. My skin usually pushes off and everything's like, get away, give it away, give it away. I'm not even gonna go all there. My bad, cringy, let's keep on moving on. But Terence Hughes stuff, it lasts on my skin. I get it. I got the fragrance. We're gonna get into it. You already seen the cover. So the fragrance that we got today, Alpha Man. So as you can see, he redid the bottles. You already know if you watched my slut video. If you haven't, it's gonna be right up there. The bottles are redesigned. He came back with fire, and he really cared about the things that are going on. He heard, he listened, he watched, he's heard people bashing like me that was saying the last bottles were trash. Like I said, I could give a what the bottle looks like, all that, but it does like help out a little bit. Just shows where your money is going towards. So he did excellent. Put the magnetic cap on. The fragrance inside though, that's the only thing I care about. But let me shut up and get to why you guys all came here and get to the scent breakdown. All right, so I got my Terence Hughes Alpha Man and the main alpha dog himself, the handy dandy fresh strip. And we're gonna take this baby to paper. Oh, Aaron, I love you, my man. You make these fragrances. I love neroli. I love it, I do. I love lamp.
I love lamp. Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
And I love neroli too. This is fantastic, bright, super citrus in the front. You get neroli, you get a blast of sharp bergamot. That's the first 2 things that you get. Now, I'm just gonna pre-warn you. You probably know if you're watching my video, put this on skin if you can. I'm just testing here because I have stuff all over me like tattoos, so I don't have the skin space to do it. And I try to reserve a certain fragrance, whatever I'm doing a review of that day, I try to keep here so I can have for dry down. Other spots are here so I can do longevity tests. So that's kind of why he's famous. Otherwise, it'd be my handy dandy arm, handy dandy thigh, wherever I can smell from. Can't really get to my thigh, actually. I can't bend over like that, but anyway. So that's why, but please, if you have the possibility, put it on your skin. It smells almost 100% different on skin than it will on paper, but you're gonna be able to perceive notes. So let's keep on moving on, because you guys are all smart, beautiful listeners if you're watching me. All right, so like I said, you get neroli, you get this citrus pop, almost like a summer explosion, a spring explosion, but there's already these nuances of some sweetness. It's very nice. It's got a certain vibe to a fragrance, and I'm gonna get to it when we get to the mid, but it's very nice. It's very explosive too, very powerful. I love neroli, so if you're not a neroli lover, this probably won't be for you, but it does change up and it goes in a different direction. But just up front, explosion, citrus, neroli, bergamot, in your face, a lot of it. All right, when we get to the mid changes to this green, almost blue, not quite aquatic. It's just fresh vetiver. It's not dirty. It's not skanky. It's not any of that. It's just a very nice, fresh, powerful vetiver. And something that's crazy, a lot of times you mix neroli, vetiver, you get really soapy. That's not the case in this fragrance. This one stays clean. It does go a little bit powdery, and the fragrance that I was talking about earlier is Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Aqua Vitae Forte, where it smells like a clean, fresh, white, like Cuban white t-shirt, the ones that those dudes wear in Miami, their hamburger meat sticking out, gold chain on it. But imagine no sweat. This is just freshly washed, clean, super crisp, ironed, but not like hot iron. It's cold ironed, if you know what I'm saying. So that's the vibe that you're gonna get from it. Very clean, very easy to wear. This is something that isn't going to offend a lot of people. That's why you're gonna see when we go to where you can wear it, office is going to be Stella. And going along with this crisp linen feel, like I said, don't forget Cuban, they dance in the salsa. 2-step, 3-step, I don't know. They're dancing it. It's beautiful, it's clean, but it still has this light sweetness. So you do get that powdery note, but it's not gonna be like overly powdery. It's not gonna smell old man or anything like that. Just clean, fresh, powdery with some light sweetness to it. Almost has this lavender touch, which is kind of crazy because I don't think there's lavender in here. Maybe there's rose, something like that. It's playing with the vanilla mixed in with this to give it this sweet, powdery, lavendery type of feel. But that's at least what I get to my prized little nostril piece here. All right, as always, I wear every fragrance. Truth be told, I put this on late today, so it has not been here as long as I normally would want to wear it. Otherwise, I would tell you, but I've worn this many, many times. It's a phenomenal fragrance. I know how long it lasts on me. I just wanted to get it to the point where it could be to dry down because I already know longevity. I know projection because it's still projecting me in the face. But just a little spoiler there, it ain't been there for 8 hours, 9 hours that this normally will last probably on your skin. But the dry down, it's vanilla. I don't know what type of vanilla. Like I said, I don't really look at notes too much. It's a vanilla note that I pick up. Sweet, but not overly sweet. This is no type of gourmand. It just plays very nicely with the rest of the notes and kind of subdues some of those stronger citruses, that vetiver and all of that. It just kind of brings it down a notch. And those also keep this vanilla type note in check so it doesn't get superly sweet as well. Something else, almost like a signature to Terence Hughes, is this clean white musk, very strong, and I mean it. He does this. I think this mixed with some other additives, some fixatives, is really giving this push and this Vifragor that I talk about. This white musk is almost like a signature to him as well. Dua uses a very similar like musk. I don't know if they got a little secret code going on that makes their stuff last on my skin. I know medium to dark tones are sometimes harder to last on skin. Fresh, clean skin is gonna always be better, but it just lasts on me. This musk that they use in there, it's clean, it's fresh, it's powerful, and it works beautifully with the rest of the fragrance. All right, and then when we get to like I call it like the final dry down. It's just all woody. That's what I get from it. I do get a little bit of almost like a earthy patchouli, nowhere near chocolatey to me at least, but it's woody. I get sandalwood, it's creamy, but it also has this dry like cedarish type note to it. So you get this woody base, and then you still get whiffs of that musk, of course. That musk isn't going anywhere. Like I said, that vanilla mixed with the sandalwood gives it that creamy vibe, but then that cedarish type of vibe also dries it down so it doesn't get really feminine, because obviously this is called alpha man. And then speaking of man, who, what, when, where, all this. All right, who could wear this? Your boy, a man. This is a man's fragrance. It's called Alpha Man. But that being said, I think some women could probably pull this off. If you're not afraid of vetiver, neroli, big bursts of citrus, I think it's going to be just fine for you. Always remember, wear what you love what you wear. So if you want to sample it, he has 10 mLs, he's got 50 mLs. I would recommend getting the 5.0 because it's very, very good. Not trying to hype the thing up. A lot of people have already talked about this thing. This is just my take on it, but it is very nice. But I do think it's designed to be a masculine fragrance, okay? All right, now when to wear this? Springtime, beautiful. Summertime, beautiful. Fall, early part of it, beautiful. Wintertime, probably not, stay away, okay? It's designed technically for about 2.5 seasons now. That being said, depending where you live, if you live in hot parts of the world, put this on your skin, it's gonna be just fine. If you work in a closed environment or near offices, things like that, you're still gonna be just fine and you can put it anytime that you wish. Now, that being said, where to wear it? Office. Dates, if you like. I think it does have a certain signature scent type of vibe to it. I think it's going to be very nice after the shower, before bed. Let it rain down a little bit because it is very strong for about 2 hours or so, and we'll get to that. But it has this almost versatile, any type, anywhere, beach, pool, party, walking, shopping. You could probably put this, and like I said, it has that same territory as the Eau So Fraiches, things like that, Bleu de Chanel, Creed Aventus in that range, but smells nothing like them. All right, now how to wear this. So I did over apply this, and I did my normal 1, 2 behind here, 3, 4 behind here, 5, 6, 7, 1 here, light dab, so I could just throw lassos of fragrance and just annoy everybody, especially for the first 2 hours. But with that 7 to 8 sprays that I put on my skin, on my clothes, I get about 9-ish plus hours. Typical Terence Hughes for me. That musk, those fixatives, those things that he puts into his fragrance just last on me. They push extremely well. 2 hours of, I'm talking about radiating beastly projection. A lot of his fragrances do that. Fascination was another one that did it. A lot of them do fantastic on me. This one is no exception. The vetiver, the neroli is just heaven for me. If you're a neroli and vetiver fan like I am, this is the one for you. All right, we got all that out of the way. Now let's get to the fresh score. All right, as always, we got 7 categories, 5 points in each category. The max that you can have is 35 points, which would be a stellar, perfect fragrance. And those categories are packaging, sprayer, originality, performance, value, versatility, and compliments, my favorite. All right, so getting into packaging. Packaging, very nice, very sleek, very modern. They fit beautifully. You guys all know, fits in there like a glove, super tight. Be careful, don't drop your ATH. Plaque on the front, magnetic, matte black, soft touch. It feels so good. Always feels cold for some reason, kind of like Waterboy. Now, water's cold, okay?
There's water from a glacier in Alaska.
Okay, and then the matching case, I probably don't store them in here like this. I mean, they hold pretty nice. It's embossed here, so definitely a massive upgrade from what they were before. Packaging, 4 points. All right, now getting into sprayer. This baby here, very big. It's a tighter cone than a lot of fragrances, but it does project. I got about arm's length spray from this thing, which is phenomenal. So it's gonna put fragrance where you wanna put it, how you want to put it, and it may over apply it. I know he talks about some weird X patterns that he does. I won't do all that. Like I said before, I do my normal stuff, spray, spray, spray. I'm wearing a different fragrance. Otherwise, I would love it because now the studio is massively filled with this fragrance. It can literally fill a room, and I'm not gassing the thing up, okay? So the sprayer, 3.5 points. All right, now getting into originality. Vetiver, been done before. Neroli mixed with vetiver, been done before. You throw in bergamot, it's the most used ingredient in all the fragrance. Of course, it's been done before, but the way the vanilla plays with this wood, that musk, the power, this actually is a very original fragrance. Now, I do think this is one that competes with Dior Sauvage, like I mentioned, Creed Aventus, Bleu de Chanel, fragrances like that. This is that type of fragrance where it's kind of blue, not quite aquatic, but it's very mass appealing, very easy to wear. So this thing actually is very original, 4 points. All right, getting into performance, how strong is it? This thing, very good. It lasts just about as good as some of the other ones. Neon, I think, is probably on my skin about the longest lasting Terence Hughes. This one here, not too far behind it, okay? This thing is going to project. It's going to be a beast. It's going to be a monster. I don't care who you are. If this does not last on you, you did not spray this. You bought some type of counterfeit fragrance because it just is designed to be a beast. 4.5 points. All right, now getting into value. The bottle, 50 ml. It works out to about $100 US, and I think it's like $80 Euro for the 50 ml. He does have a 10, I think it's 20 Euros, works out to $25, something like that. So if you buy the big bottle, like I said, then it works out to $2 a ml. Fantastic, especially for the amount that you have to put on, which is not much. The quality, the bottle looks great. The fragrance smells amazing. So the value, 4 points. All right, now getting into versatility. Where can you wear this? I do think this is the signature scent. I do think there's a lot of places that you can put it. That being said though, realistically, spring, summertime, very front of fall, I think is the only times that you can pull this off. At least where I live, no chance if I go outside in the winter, I could put this on. He does have other fragrances that work better, so I'm just saying. So realistically, like I said, the versatility is lower than some of the other fragrances. The base is pretty woody. It does last, but it's gonna get swallowed up if you go out into the direct cold, the blistering cold. So you get 2.5 seasons, realistically, 3.5 points. All right, now getting into compliments. Now, this is, for me, a fantastic fragrance. I know a lot of people smell it. They have no choice. It pushes, it screams, it's loud, so they're going to smell it. Now, whether or not they like the smell, that's a little bit different, but I do think the majority of people are gonna like the smell of this thing, especially in the beginning. That screaming loud opening is citrus, it's clean, it's fresh, it's very, very easy to wear. 4 points. All right, we add all that up. We got 28 points. Very solid release. I didn't expect much less. If you guys watched my unboxing, I got a whole bunch of fragrances from him. They're all very, very nice. They're not gonna work with everybody, of course. They don't all work with me, but for the majority, the ones that I ordered with the notes that I wanted, they are fantastic. I need to get back on my train. I've been working a whole bunch. You guys know if you watch my channel. So Aaron, if you're watching, I do apologize for not getting straight to this fragrance. I've been working a lot, but I do have some more that are coming. Fragrances are beautiful. Let me know down in the comments which Aaron Terence Hughes you own, which one you want me to review next. I got a bunch of them. I am excited to be back on my Aaron Terence Hughes train. That's not how a train sounds. That's very weak. Okay, that's better. But until I come to you again for this phenomenal Aaron Terence Hughes fragrance, that's all I have. I ask that you continue to be blessed and stay fresh.